Yeah, hello. We will wait for 2 minutes for the other student. I might broadcast some videos. Yeah, if you want to hear, can hear. Otherwise, just wait. Yeah, it's not fully started yet.
For when it comes to making videos? Well, a storyboard is a simple drawing that's kind of like a comic book for your video story, and it helps you or your camera person get the shots that you need to help you tell a story or make a video. Check out this video. It's just one shot from the same angle and it feels kind of boring. Now check out this video. The second video told a story and had different shots with visual variety.
Yes.
And it was based on a simple storyboard. And you can tell
just
because
wait
of all the different shots
until 9:30 for most students, and then we will start.
Let's start by talking about developing a simple drawing style. Even if you're not a great artist, you can still create a simple style of storyboard that helps you communicate ideas. Storyboarding is not about drawing good. I've made some awful storyboards myself, and I've seen some awful storyboards that have done the job. And that's really what it's all about. It's just about communicating what's in your head to people outside of your head. You can cut out models in magazines and glue them on the page. You can even do things where you have a stick figure that's green that indicates one character and a stick figure that's red that indicates another character. It doesn't have to be amazing. Storyboards help you to take a lot of words on paper and turn them into a draft.
Okay, so maybe I share the screen, and we will see whether we have more students, and then we might begin in 1 minute. So first, let me check our presentation. Okay, we still have one last presentation to start it together. And I saw we have attendance online, so maybe it means we need to take attendance online. Let me check it. What does this mean? Can you go to the attendance? I'm not sure. Maybe it's like you need to record the attendance online by yourself. I found this one. How about you guys? Yeah. Can you try to maybe click this, then maybe it will also record your attendance? I'm not sure what's this. Yeah, it was just posted, by our admin, I think. It doesn't work. Anyway, I might use my my old method. Okay, let me first add you guys. Okay, we have 4 students. Let me just add, So first, Feng Wei. Wait a minute. If you find your name, you just type the number and tell me. Feng Wei, Dong Luo. We have, wait for Dong Luo, the one who just attended. You got 1 attendance this week, and Dong Hua here. Dong Hua Ning. Okay, perfect. Dong Hua Ning. attended almost, one of the most attended student. Yeah, thank you for that. And the phone here. Okay, so now you all have attendance and we will begin to study. So for today, we will study the last section. The last session, which is also the last slide here for this unit. And after this unit, after that, you can begin to do your assignment. Yeah, we got one more. Yeah, one more student. Welcome. Yeah, since I will record the attendance in a minute. Yeah, after this. Yeah, recognize and apply intellectual property requirement. Yeah, which is the third session of MGT 407. Yeah, by now you need to submit your last assignment. Yeah, for the last unit we have started together, and you can begin to do your assignment after today. Yeah, apply digital solutions to work process. So what are the intellectual property? We need to know them, and we will study. So for the purpose of this presentation, at the end of the presentation, you should know how to identify legislation, regulation, and the organization's policy relevant to the intellectual property. And review digital process and applications for compliance. Document, register, and report matters related to intellectual property. I will explain them one by one. So intellectual property rights and responsibilities. So what are an organization's IP? Then the IP related risk. We always heard IP, what are the intellectual property? Which means that it needs to be considered from two perspectives. First, intellectual property rights. Protecting IP owned by your organization from misuse. You need to protect your intellectual property, like maybe some confidential information of your company, something like that. Intellectual property responsibilities. Ensure that the organization needs not infringe to third-party IP as well. So please first have a look. Or some other patent. So what is intellectual property? IP is invention, designs, drawings, concept, work processes, recipes. Like if you are a restaurant, plant varieties. If you maybe have a business with a garden or something. Photographs, names. Like the confidential information of your employee. The names of them. Artistic works. Computer programs. A brand. Those are intellectual property. Forms of intellectual property. First, from patent, I already mentioned. You need to protect original ideas, such as new ideas for the design of a machinery or process, for example. Like the bulb, like an electricity bulb, lamp, etc. And the trademarks, protects symbols, words, names to drawings that distinguish one business or organization from others, or trade secret. Protects processes that gives a business a competitive advantage over another. For example, soft drink formula. All licenses, grant use of information under certain agreed conditions, usually in form of a contract. Copyright, protect the owner of original work from the unauthorized use or distribution of that work by others. Do you have any idea of examples of any IP? So you can think about it, and anyone you want to share, you can just unmute yourself and share. So now please have a look at the different forms of IP. Like Edison, Einstein, they have invented many patent. and change our life, computers, yeah, the patent for those things. And identify internal and external requirement, yeah, for IP. Internal requirement, management of risk, yeah, due to infringement of own IP. For example, tangible assets. Yeah, when we already have intellectual property, yeah, you need to think how to protect it, yeah, for all those things. Yeah, trade secret, trademarks, please protect them. Yeah, that is a responsibility. And revenue loss, loss of competitive edge, and intangible assets, yeah, loss of brand image, yeah, loss of reputation. Yeah. Before I continue, I remind that yeah, the Victoria government, they have an announcement that for the international student, you can have I think the stipend. Let me have a look, yeah, of the website. Yeah, you can. Wait a minute here. Let me find that information for you. International Student Emergency Relief Fund, start in Melbourne. Yeah, for the student, if you're interested, yeah, you can apply for the stipend, which is as much as 1,100 per student. Yeah, maybe let me share the link for you guys. Then you can apply it. Yeah, wait a minute. Let me share you guys. Then you can yeah have some money to spend to use. The stipend. Wait a minute. Here. You can go to the website and apply for it. Yeah. If you are a full-time student, you can apply it. Let me try how to share the link. Sorry. How to share the link with you guys. Yeah, or maybe you just Google it. You can find the link. Don't know why I not shared the link. Okay, copy it. You guys, yeah, you can also apply this $1,100, yeah, for you to apply because of the COVID-19 emergency. Okay, now we will study together. Still, yeah, then you have $1,000 to spend. Okay. Intangible asset, loss of brand image, loss of reputation, and the external requirement. Yeah, compliance with legislation and regulations. For example, you need to remember those. Patent Act 1990, yeah, patent regulations, yeah, trademarks, yeah, trademarks, regulations, Design Act, design regulation. It might ask you in the assignment as well. Please remember here. And the review digital process for the IP compliance. Yeah, IP, Australia has the following free data. Yeah, search engines that companies and individuals may use to ensure their company with IP rights, like those. I will show you. You can search on certain IP. Now this one, patent, still the same thing. Designs data, designs like drawings are also a part of IP. Protection and plant, plant is also a part of IP. A certain plant, how to plant it? Yeah, like those. Document, register, and report IP matters. So we need to manage processes to identify and report IP risk to the organization. Processes to apply for patent and register the other forms of IP. Processes to identify and report infringement. So now you should complete the self-paced activities in section 3 of student workbook. And complete any remaining self-paced activities from your student workbook. And then you can begin to complete the assessment task. So before we go to next step, I want to ask you, who can give me an example of IP? Intellectual property. Yeah, who can answer me? Yeah, one student, if you use your student ID, please also type your name. Okay, yeah, I will record your attendance. So before we finish the presentation today, Kai, maybe Kai, can you give me an example of student of intellectual property? We have just started. Do you remember any of it? Kai. Maybe you are not ready? Okay, no problem. How about anyone else? Sensei, do you have any idea? Like a property, yeah, intellectual property. You forget it, this here. Yeah, patent, trademark, trade secret. Yeah, the process, advantage of a business license. Yeah, give information to a certain condition and the copyright, yeah, etc. Okay, no problem. Yeah, because you all study at home, so maybe you have your own life, don't worry. So now we don't need this. And then now please, the first thing for now is do y'all have a look, finish reading the whole student workbook. Here. Student workbook, go to our course, download the student workbook. Yeah, you already have your assessment too. Yeah, you will do it maybe later today, in the afternoon or today. From this morning, no need to do the assessment yet. Learner's guide, please finish reading the learner's guide, for now. And for this afternoon, we will have another session at 1:30 this afternoon until from 1:30 to 3 to 3:30, kind of like that for every week. And for this morning, it's until 12 p.m. Afternoon, you have a 1 hour and 30 minutes break. And for this morning, please finish read the learner's guide is here. And if you finish the previous assessment, you can submit here. And also for this week's assignment, you can also submit here. Now if I found the attendance here, I'm not sure whether you can record attendance by yourself. You can try that. So now I will still use the old method. Like I will record you guys. You guys. So Kai, let me see. Can I see your name? Kai, is this your first semester? I saw you. No, I saw you. No worry. For the others, if you find which number is you can also type it and tell me. I remember.
他是不是在看什么东西啊？
我怎么知道的？
好奇怪这个。
徐鹏有问题吗？有什么问题？
他8分够钟了。
徐鹏吗？有问题吗？没有问题，我就先关掉了哈，先关掉你的声音。Okay, so another sensei. And then Zhang. Xu Peng. Find you 53. I think that's all of you, right? You all recorded. I think we got one more. Who is there? I think that's all of you, right? Okay. Any questions? For the online class, it's kind of the time for you to ask the live question. So don't be shy. You can just ask when you have it. Otherwise, just as mentioned, your current progress is here. Let me put it. The next steps. MKG407, the current unit. Oh, sorry. MKG407, the current unit, you should know. Questions? please. And if you just join, please write your full name and student ID for attendance record. One Tong New. Okay. Perfect. Yes, thank you. Now I think all of you were recorded. Yeah. So that's what you need to do now. I might put it in the 26. And any questions? Yeah, here, recorded. And yeah, you're welcome. Complete the assessment task, yeah, for this afternoon and do the student activity. Now you can do that. Yeah, I will put the page here. And yeah, any questions? Yeah, do the activity for now. When you do the activity, yeah, now it's already like 9:50. We can have a short break, yeah, for 10 minutes. You can come back at 10 a.m. and I might broadcast some like videos about communication. Yeah, if you are interested, like this one, storyboard, how to write storyboard. Yeah, we can watch it a little bit, but yeah, it's fine for you. You just have a short break and come back at 10, yeah, to study. Yeah, you already got the attendance for this morning, and you will need to come again, yeah, for this afternoon for another attendance. Then that's it. Yeah. When you have any question, just leave it by using the chat function. Yeah. We recommend you to attend this afternoon, but one is fine. Yeah. If you are like busy this afternoon, like you already have one, like for this morning, it's fine. Yeah. Just at least you need to have one attendance every week. Yeah. Yeah. So is that clear? Yeah. We recommend you and we welcome you to come at, yeah, for every session, of course. Yeah. It's only the Q&A for this afternoon. So if you miss it, it's fine. Yeah. Okay. So now I may broadcast some, just some video, yeah, related to our field. Yeah, if you're interested, you can have a look. Otherwise, you can have a short break and come back later. Yeah, if you have any questions.
Draft of the video. That way you don't spend too much time trying to get the shots you don't need to tell your story, and you don't miss getting the shots you do need to share your idea. In a video I made, Space Zombie, it's pretty much a moving storyboard. There's no animation, it's just still images, and it begins with a shot of a spaceship, and it's an empty room, and then another empty room of the spaceship, and then maybe a close-up of an object,
those commercials,
close-up of a person.
Yeah, IP.
And your storyboards are a great way to flesh out those
crafting.
shots and decide what is ultimately the most important thing that you need to put in your frame when you're going to make your video. We've all read the comics, 3 or 4 boxes of cartoons that tell a story. Think of storyboards like that. Draw a single box with your subject in it to represent a shot that you want to get in your video. Once you string your boxes together, voila, you have a complete storyboard like this. Now let's go over the basics of visual language, key shots and types of shots like close, medium, and wide. So what pictures should you pick and how should you frame them? Read your script and identify the key moments. What do you need to show? At the most basic level, you should include the introductory shot and any major action. Anytime you want to say something new or move the camera, you'll want to create a new box in your storyboard. For close-up, a big circle with some eyes, little circles.
Yeah, this is also very important for our another unit, like advertising campaign. Yeah, but now we just use it kind of for the entertainment. Yeah, for your break, yeah, entertainment.
To get the idea across. For an action shot, consider showing the figure in motion using arrows to show the action. You can write in the arrows to say zoom or running this way or camera follows person. Add what you need to add so that it makes sense.
Now that you're comfortable with what a storyboard is and how it can help you tell a better story,
It's time to figure out which images you're actually going to draw.
Review your script and underline, circle, or highlight the parts you think will make good images to show. When deciding whether or not you can add the image to the storyboard, consider whether or not you need the shot to tell the story. And keep it tight, keep it fast-paced, keep the audience interested, especially in more long-form content on YouTube. And you do that by cutting out everything that doesn't need to be part of the story, that doesn't drive the story along, that doesn't tell you more about the characters. The most recent short film that I did, Haunting Ian, for instance, has very little dialogue. So that makes the visuals even more important. Every single shot counts. And now comes the best part. Just take a single piece of paper and draw one big line down the center from top to bottom and 3 lines left to right. Number the boxes from left to right, and you draw out the images that you want to shoot. Once you've created a rough storyboard, you can see how the whole thing fits together to tell a bigger story.
Imagine this were a flip book. Would it work if you used it like that? Review your storyboard with your team and see what ideas that they might have that you want to include, or which images that you included that might not be clear. That way your audience isn't bored out of their gourd having to see every single thing. Storytelling isn't reality. It's a version of it told with specific moments.
And working together is a great way to help imagine what your video might be.
And eliminate the extra shots or things that don't make sense. There's nothing worse than getting halfway through and realizing, I spent half a day on that thing that I didn't need. The more homework you do at the top of the shoot, getting ready for it, the less work you have to do on set.
Absolutely.
Or at your drawing board.
It's the same in traditional filmmaking as well. Each shot setup takes hours and hours. It takes money, it takes time, and you really want to make sure that everything you're doing on set counts.
Yeah, you want to be a film ninja.
Precisely.
No one saw you. Got it.
In this part, let's chat about communicating your images to a team. The storyboard by itself won't get your video made. You have to use it as a tool to help you tell your story, either by following it like a map or blueprint on set or by sharing it with your team. Set is definitely incredibly hectic. There's always a million things going on, and I have found storyboards to be a great communication tool on set because there's so many people coming together to make the film or the video that we kind of do really need a foundational common ground. All of them speak the same language of visuals. And when you show them, this is what the final shot should look like, then everybody knows what they're working towards and what the final product should be. There are a variety of storyboard styles. Not all storyboards are the same. Sometimes you'll have a rough storyboard that literally just shows the basic shots, while others draw elaborate storyboards that show things happening from moment to moment. Basically, just use what works best for you. Me personally, it is tough to stay completely organized on set, so I like to put all of my papers, the script, the shot list, the storyboards, etc., all in a clipboard that I do not let leave my hands as much as possible, that I can immediately refer to and show anyone that I need to show, here's what we're doing. I've also found them helpful to quickly communicate with the cast as well. For any actor, I think, likes to know what their artistry is going towards, because everybody on set is doing a very distinct job, but it all comes together to create one product. So a storyboard is kind of the first step in taking the idea, the concept, from page to screen, and the next step following the storyboard, at least for me, is the shot list. You take the shot list from the script, you break down the script, label the scenes, and then draw them out the way that you want each shot set up. And then once you have your shot list, then you can specifically look at the different camera angles, or whether it will be wide, medium, close, etc. And all of that is easier and streamlined from the script with the shot list. Because the storyboard does give you at least a basic general idea of how many shot setups will be needed, it's also helpful when you're putting together the production schedule, because you can figure out how many of the shot setups you can fit like reasonably into one production day and which order they should be in. I remember one instance doing a short, there was a shot that I had broken down on the storyboard that was not included in the shot list. And I realized this while going over the storyboards that, oh, we're missing this one very crucial moment because, wow, that would have been an issue to do pickups on later. And it's much better to catch something like that on set, thanks to storyboards, rather than having to go back and redo it later.
Thank you so much for watching. If you want to check out more videos from the Creator Academy, you can click this magical link here. And if you want to see more of my videos and what I do,
yeah, this is also how to write a storyboard regarding advertising, not this unit, yes, some other unit, like this one.
Today I'm going to be talking about storyboards. So what is a storyboard exactly? A storyboard is a visual outline of your video. So basically it's a sequence of images that convey what happens in your video. And the finished storyboard looks like a comic strip. Normally, storyboards are hand-drawn, but if you're not very good at drawing, you can always find software that can help you out. You know what they say, there's an app for that. Why do you need a storyboard? It might seem that creating a storyboard before you create the video makes the whole process even more difficult, but I'd recommend that you still go with the storyboard first, as it helps simplify the process actually, and helps get everyone who is involved to create a perfect friends at 20. So once you've come up with any enough space underneath every scene to make notes. And also, my favorite tip is to use a pencil, not a pen, because pens are worthless.
Yeah, another storyboard and
Share some of the
another one.
basics about storyboarding with you today. Storyboards are illustrations that represent the shots that will ultimately make up a movie. They allow you to build the world of your film before you actually build it. There aren't any strict exacting rules on how to do storyboards. Conveying information is what's important. Storyboards are ultimately a technical document, a tool. So it doesn't matter if you're a skilled illustrator or not. This can work just as well as this.
The way they could take care of this. Yeah, it's no problem. Don't put it on my tab.
Even if you struggle with perspective or can barely draw a stick figure, you can still convey what types of shots you want and their basic composition. Who storyboards? Typically, the director sits down with a storyboard artist to help articulate their vision. However, it's not uncommon for cinematographers and production designers to join in the process as well. At Rocket Jump, I usually meet with the director and produce rough thumbnail sketches that summarize the important information in each panel. And then afterward, I'll fill in the details on my own, meeting with the director once again after completing the panels to make sure everything works. We'll then share the completed panels with the rest of the team. Let's break down the parts of a storyboard. The panel, or frame, is a rectangle that represents what the camera will see. Panels come in a bunch of different shapes. Pick a panel shape that matches your shooting aspect ratio. Square, widescreen, really widescreen. A person drawn really small in the panel is a wide or establishing shot. A big head taking up half the panel is a close-up.
What an excellent day for an exorcism. You'd like that?
Deciding where you put the person in the frame is the basis of your composition. This may seem really basic, but this has a huge impact on how you prepare for your shoot. These illustrations give your cinematographer a starting point. Things like camera angles, lighting, depth of field. The whole gamut of decisions can be informed by the storyboards. It's also a great way to decide what you'll need out of your locations. Do you really need a giant bottomless pit? Or can you get away with one visual effects wide shot and then cover the rest of the tighter shots? Okay, let's talk about arrows. So now that we have a panel with a character in it, let's say that character is moving to the left. By drawing an arrow pointing to the left, we show where that character, or door, or dinosaur is moving. There's no real rule to drawing arrows, and everyone has their own personal style. But what's important is that your arrows are easy to read and make sense. Here's some examples of arrows. Arrows for characters moving towards camera. Arrows for characters moving away from camera. This character's kneeling down, and this character's head is falling off. Arrows within the panel usually mean a subject is moving in the shot. Arrows around the edges usually imply some sort of camera movement. So here, the raptor lunges right, the camera pans left. Now let's talk about camera movement. Camera movement arrows also aren't really standardized, but let's go over some common ways camera movement is illustrated. Dolly movements are typically done with one arrow, often narrowing a little bit to suggest movement in or out of 3D space. Both dolly shots and zooms can also be illustrated by placing arrows in all four corners of the panel. This shows a widening or narrowing of perspective. You can draw a panel within your panel to show how far your dolly or zoom goes. Clearly conveying information is key, so it's better to over-explain than to confuse people. Pans are often shown with an arrow on the side of the panel, either pointing to the left or to the right. Tilts up and down are done much the same way, except with the arrows at the top or bottom of the panel. You can also elongate the panel to fit the entire shot in a single drawing. Since this can get a little confusing, it's okay to make a note indicating whether or not the shot is tracking versus panning or dollying versus zooming, because arrows are often used the same way in both instances. You can make your notes beside the panel or in the arrow itself. Sometimes you'll need more than one drawing to illustrate what's happening in a single shot.
Yeah, the intro to storyboard. Yeah, if you're interested in advertising. Okay, we got one more student. Yeah, Longbin. And I will record the attendance for you. Here, let me find you. Longbin, have you seen your name? Yeah, where is your name? Okay, I find you, 38 here. And give you one more attendance. Perfect. And then maybe we skip this. Yeah, if you're interested, you can watch it at your own time. And a little bit of this. Maybe
I
2
just want
minutes.
to prove that you do not need to be the artist. We've got the girl and the boy looking scared. Now label them. In fact, if you've got color, you could use these to make associations as well. So this character is always going to have an orange top or a yellow top, and this character is always going to have an orange top. And so that's a way of distinguishing between shots. Now here, I still need to show the camera movement, but I've shown it in one frame on this version. Here, these actually belong to the same shot, but they could very easily look like a separate edit. So here, I can put down shot 1A, and here is shot 1B, showing its continuation of this. Presuming I go to a different shot here, this would then become shot 2. So how do we tell the viewer how the camera moves from shot 1A to shot 1B? We can just write it down again. So we can say camera pans across to shot 1B. So what I've done here is the exact same thing, but again, I think where this is more visual, it involves perhaps slightly more artistic ability. I insist, you can just draw something that resembles what you want, but as long as it has the correct composition, as long as it shows how the camera moves, you're still achieving the same effect. Okay, so what other information are we going to need to include to ensure that we can absolutely see this just as clearly as if we were watching the clip? Sound is a big factor. Now again, by the time you're storyboarding, you might have no idea what your finished soundtrack or sound effects are going to sound like, but you need to give the person an impression of what they can hear. So I'm just going to put in the background a little musical note to show that it's music, and I'm going to describe it the best I can. Very low, chilling cello music. You could also include sound effects in this. So I want to have the sound effect of the boy and the girl panting, breathing, and then of course you've got the sound effect of the raptors in the background. Here, where I'm not actually like showing an awful lot visually, I need to be even more descriptive. So I'm going to write down what happens in this shot. Boy and girl look panicked. Camera finishes on mid.
Yeah, do we have more students?
Now that's
Just the
important.
drawing?
You see me do it now with low-key lighting and with mid-shot. From the perspective of trying to get the best grade, use that key terminology,
Nope.
mid-shot, long shot, close-up, high-key lighting, low-key lighting, diegetic sound, voiceover. The more of this kind of terminology you can.
Okay, that might be enough for you. It's also storyboard. Yeah, this is also related to my another course at the University of Melbourne. And yeah, if you have any questions, yeah, please leave your comment. Yeah, leave your questions via chat. And yeah, when you submit an assignment, yeah, I just mentioned again, yeah, for the presentation, you need to submit the slides, and for the role plays, and also presentation, you also need to submit, yeah, like a photo of you in front of computer, yeah, as a evidence. And for the role play, you can describe it, or you pretend like you had a conversation, like A said what, B said what, the script, yeah, and then that's fine. Or you can ask me to do the role play with you, or you can just pretend you have done it and then revise it and with some evidence. Yeah, just submit all the written evidence, and that's enough. Sorry, I want to record the video. Yeah. Yeah, for another course. Yeah, if you have any questions, you can just ask me. Yeah, maybe I stop share the big screen. Yeah, because this is not, yeah, our current unit. Maybe we get confused. I've only shared a small unit, and please do as the slideshow, and I will share the screen. This one. Yeah, whenever you have a question, just use the chat function and unmute yourself. Yeah, you can choose either one and ask me. Yeah, maybe chat function is better because sometimes if I'm not in from the computer, I might miss your question. And that's it. Yeah, please read the student workbook and begin to do your assignment. Yeah. And I will mute myself. Yeah, just use the chat function and I will unmute myself before, yeah, you have a question. Yeah, and that's it. Do your assignment. Hello, Vicky. We just finished the lecture and now we are doing the activity on the workbook. Yeah, finish reading the workbook and yeah, began to do the assignment in the afternoon. So I will record your attendance. Yeah, first. Let me find you 2828. Let me find your name. No problem. Vicky. Vicky, what is your full name? I haven't found it yet. Huang Liqiao. Oh, okay, find it. And I already recorded. Done. You already recorded for the attendance. Then please read the learner's guide and begin to do your assignment. Yes, you're welcome. And I will mute myself. Maybe I share a big screen with all of you. Yeah, for all of you. I think especially if you are in China, if you are in Australia, yeah, the international student, you can apply for the 1,100 stipend from the Victoria government. Yeah, you can go to this website. Yeah, Google it to find it. And here. This one, COVID-19. Registered interest. Here. You can apply for this $1,000. This one. Yeah. I already posted into the chat function. Yeah, because I think that might be the most important thing for you guys. Maybe you need this money, so I send it to you guys again. And then, yeah, you can try. How can I share the link? Wait a minute. How can I copy the link? Then every one of you can apply this money. Yeah, for the international student. And do we have one more student? I just hear alarm. Like one more student might join? No? Okay, yeah, then it's fine. So I will stop share the big screen and only share the small screen. Oh, Sun Shen, right? Okay, I will record your attendance now. Sun Shen. What is your full name and student ID? Sun Shen, let me find you. So your family name is Shen. Shen? No. Oh, cool, right? Okay, find you. I find you, no problem. So cool is like your family name or I can't understand your name. So cool is your family name or Shen is your family name. Anyway, I find you, yeah. Okay, yeah, but if you can tell me which is your family name, it's easy for you. It's easy for me to find. Yeah, next time. Okay, yeah, if you can, please type your family name as well for me. So Ku or Shen is your family name. Okay, I saw one of you email me. I will check for you and answer you. Yeah, Shen. Yeah, don't worry, I already saw email and let me check. Shen, I already emailed you back. Let me see. Oh, the one you revised a few times. How about the other one? Have you submit RES 411? I can't remember. WRT, I asked you to advise, to revise. Let me check. Okay, we got one more student. Yeah, Hui Lan. I will record the attendance first. Yeah, then I will check for sure. Lin Hui Lan. $45 and okay. Sorry, need to change to English. Okay, Hui Lan and that's all. Yeah, that's all. Alina, yeah, and we have Alina. Okay, you got one more attendance and that's all. Okay, now I will have a look at solutions. WRT401, I pass you. Yeah, don't worry, I already passed you for that. Maybe I write an email for you. Yeah, although you still have some problem, but I found you revised it so many times, so I just pass you. Yeah. You already tried your best, very hard. Okay. Is competent. I don't think you need to submit RES 411, not 401. 401 is not like a acceptable. Yeah, let me see. Do you have another RES 401? Maybe you're not great RES 401 anymore. Let me see. Do you have RES 411? Wait a minute. Let me check your progress. You miss so many. You only have, oh my. Let me reply your email. Yeah, don't worry. Yeah, Songshen, you need to submit RES 411, not 401. Yeah, that's why you need to do the real assessment. Yeah, do you get the email? Yeah, for you to do the real assessment. Yeah, you miss many units. Yeah, I already emailed you. I will email you. Yeah. Do you have the assessment too? Or I need to maybe send it to you again? I will first write an email to you, and then you need to finish all those 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10. Really? Yeah, you miss so many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. Yeah, you need to submit 9 assessment. Yeah, because you only finish WRT 401, which is acceptable now. Yeah. I will email the assessment to you. No. Yeah, I think I already emailed to them before. You can find the previous assessment, or you can use the one I sent to you. Yeah, I will forward. Yeah, please submit them as soon as possible. Yeah. You miss many of them. Although you submit, I think another 2, but those you need to redo for the real assessment. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, like for the CMM401, I'm not sure whether you have submitted that because from the record, I can't see that. If you have, you can email back to me. Yeah, for CMM401, the first unit you have. Yeah, because from the record, I can't see it. Yeah, CMM401. If you have that, you already finished, you can email me directly. For the others, yeah, you need to do the like a new assessment. Yeah, for the assessment after RES 411, you need to do the new assessment. Yeah, but for CMM401, that is like an old unit. If you already finish it, because that unit, like CMM401 and MKG418, that is unit in last August. If those two you already finish it, you can just email me. Yeah. For the others, I think you don't have the new version, so you need to do the new assessment, and I will email to you some now. I email you 3. Yeah. Although it contains one of the assessment you already submitted, WRT401, so you can ignore that. I email you 3, and let me see. What do you still need? See. No. RES 401 is different from RES 411. Although you submit RES 401, that is not acceptable. The government changed that unit, updated the unit. So that's the reason we email you to do the real assessment. So you need to do the RES 411. No. 401, you don't need to send to me again. That one doesn't work anymore. I mean, CMM 401, MKG 418, if you have finished that, you can submit to me. Otherwise, just do the new version. Yeah, I will send it to you now. So now you still need LDR 402. Let me email to you. Then I submit LDR 402 and MKG408. So I already submit 6 unit. I already emailed 6 and I will send to you. And you still need, yes, just to do the assignment I sent to you, and that is, and the new assessment, CUS 401, CUS 401, another one, and just do them. Yeah, I don't want to send it to you more, otherwise you can't finish it. I give you one more. I give you 7 now. CUS 401. Yeah, I already gave you 7. Yeah, I already gave you 7. Yeah, assessment, and just do it. Finish all of them as soon as possible. Yeah, although you still need 9, so I give you 7 after you finish them. I will just send 2 more. Yeah. Yeah. Besides WRT401, you need to do all the units you haven't done. And that's it. I will mute myself, and please continue to do them. You need to finish at least 50% of your current progress. Yeah. Otherwise, your visa might be affected by it. Yeah, okay. Yeah, just do as more as you can. Yeah, especially the first few I mentioned, like CRT 401, MKG 417, RES 411. Yeah, you need to submit them for too. Okay, you want me to submit all the assessment to you now, right? Okay, then I will just submit everything to you, and then yeah, finish them as soon as possible. Then you still need MKG 401. Yeah, then I will submit all of to you today. Yeah, let me find. This is the 8th. Yeah. So still have C. Yeah, do you have CMM 401? That is the first unit. Have you finished that? If you have, you can just as soon as possible. The deadline already passed. You need to submit them as soon as possible. Yeah, at least maybe give me 2. Yeah, give me 2 maybe this week. Yeah, and then yeah, I hope you can submit all of them in 2 weeks. Yeah, that is the deadline. 2 weeks for the 9 unit for those 2 weeks. Yeah, I will give you the last one. Yeah, I already sent you 8. I still need 1 and wait a minute. Oh, I still need 2, I think. Let me have a look. Oh, you have so many, I forget. I still need to give you 2. Yes, that is the last year. Yeah, the first 2 units. I'm afraid you already finished them. If you have, you just submit to me. Yeah, because for those 2, you can do the old version because it's too earlier. Yeah, the government will not check them. CMM 401 and MKG 408. Yeah. Let me send to you. Yeah, but if you haven't done it, you just do the new version. Yeah, but those 2, you can find the old version. Yeah. Maybe I put it in the email. Yeah. Okay, then I will finish. Yeah, submit all of those 9 units in 2 weeks. Yeah, that is deadline. Hopefully you can find it. Yeah, you can finish it. Yeah, sorry, find it. Now I will attach the last 2. Yeah, those 2 you never put in the assignment. If you have finished them before for the old version, it's acceptable. But for the real assessment, old version are not acceptable. That is the reason we ask you to redo. I know you have, I think you finished 4 assessment, yeah, but those are all like the old version. So that's the reason that you are doing the real assessment. Yeah, because of the government, they update the unit. Okay, let me find you the old unit. Yeah, I need to find it. Yeah, because this 2 unit is too old. I need to find it. Where are they? Have you already finished them? CMM. Yeah, if you have, I don't need to find for you. CMM 401 and MKG 418. Those are the unit which is last August. Yeah, Shen, have you finished them? I can't find it, but it takes me a few minutes to find them. If you already have them, just tell me, just send to me. Yeah, Shen. Have you? Do you remember? You have them. Okay, then I don't need to find for you. Yeah. I mean, the old unit, I haven't sent to you. I only sent you 2, like the others. I still have those 2 units. I don't, anyway. Yeah, if you have those units, you can send me the old version. Yeah, like what you have. We don't care about the version. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I might find a new version. If I find, I will send it to you. Otherwise, just, yeah, use the old version. Okay, yeah, no problem. Yeah, where are they? I want to find it. Yeah. Sean, do you have any question? Okay, no, then I will mute you.
A live IP Australia http:// Okay, so can you email me? Then I can send it to you. Yeah, can you email me with your name, student ID, and I can send it to you. Yeah, Alina. Okay. Now I'm still checking the assessment for Sean. Yeah, although I kind of already sent all of the assessment. I'm checking if I have more, I will send to him. Yeah, otherwise, yeah, he can use what he already have. But I got a problem. We might don't have some old ones. So we need to keep the record. Okay, I find a new version. Yeah, Shen, yeah, I might send it to you as well. If you want, you can use this new version or just yeah, send us the old version. This one. It's fine for either version. And the W, the last one is yes. Okay, I have already found all the assessment for Shen. Yeah, you can just read my email and that's fine. And done. Alina, yeah, you got me. You already passed it. Who graded that?
Sean from my previous access.
No, Sean is not the grader. Maybe Jim or Subtan?
Yeah, I've already submitted it to him.
Oh, sorry, who I'm talking to? I was talking to Sean. I was talking to Shen. You are Alina, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, I'm talking to Shen. Can you maybe wait a minute? And then I haven't checked for you yet. I don't know, I haven't checked for you yet. So Shen, you also said like you might already pass MKG 418, right? Shen, where are you? I will mute you. Oh, to Jim. But I didn't find the record. Let me have a look. Maybe Jim forget to record that. No, that is not 418. That is 417. Do you have the MKG 418? Yeah, or you can just resend it to me and then I will pass you. Yeah, because it's already a long time ago. If you have any record, yeah, send it to me and I will just pass you. Yeah. But I need a record. Yeah, if you have. Yeah, because it's very, very long time ago. Yes, 417, you need to do the real assessment. That is the reason the school emailed all of you to do the real assessment. The old version doesn't work. Yeah, you need to redo it. Okay, so now I will have a look at Alina. Alina, you just email me, right?
Yeah.
Yes, let me have a look. What is your email? Wait a minute, I need to find the Why you send me the timetable? Oh, you mean it's your schedule, right?
Yeah.
It doesn't work for me because you need to, anyway, I can search for you. Yeah, because I need to know which unit you have done, which you haven't.
Yeah, I'll send you.
Yeah, that one doesn't include which unit you have done.
Okay.
Let me check for you. Yeah, let me check for you. And then I will just answer you. Wait a minute. And you want the other like assessment, right? Okay, so let me first check the progress. Yes, you already sent RES 411 and WRT 401 and you passed them. And you asked me another question is, so what is the question now? Yeah, you already submitted those two and I already passed you. Oh, so you want to have the other assignment, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I will send to you now. Yeah, you still have you still have 2 real assessment. You need to first, finish them. And then you have 2 just the normal assessment. Yeah, and that's it. Oh, I got your point. Like your previous trainer is Sean. Yeah, but Sean is no longer with us. So I'm your trainer now. Yeah, me and Gagan. Yeah, Gagan and me. Okay. So first, let me find the assessment for you. MKG 408 and LDR 402. Yes, I just forward you another email. It contains many units, but you only need to do the one I put in the email. Yeah, because you already finished 2 of them, you don't need to redo it. So you only need to do 3 of it.
Okay.
Yes. No, you only need to do 2 of it. And I will put it in the email, and then you know, yeah, what I'm talking about. Yeah, for the other like a unit, you don't need to do, but it has some like templates. Maybe they are very helpful, so you can have a look. Yeah, even you didn't do that unit, but that template can use for the other like assessment. So I attach them as well. Yeah, for you.
All right, thank you.
Yeah. Anyway, when you have a look of the email, you know what I'm saying. Otherwise, maybe you're already confused. Yeah.
Yeah.
From the answer. So, wait a minute. What is your email again?
ELINA.
EL. Okay, I find it.
Yeah.
ELINA and ELINA 40. That one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It will pop up. Yeah. Directly. I will put it in the email. You only need to do 3 of it. You only need to do LDR 402, MKG 408, and yeah, only do 2 of it. Oh. And then you need to do CUS as well. I will forward to you now. Alina and now you have 3 and you still need MKG 401. Let me find it. Yeah, anyone else who need MKG 401? Only you? Okay. Yes, then I will put it here. Also, yeah, fill the cover sheet. Okay, I already emailed you the 4 unit you need to do now. Yeah. And that's it. Anyone else who have any question? No? Okay, then I might mute myself for now. Okay, yeah. Oh, Jiamei. Hi. Okay, yeah, I will record attendance. Wait a minute, let me find you.
Thank you.
Okay, yeah, done. Anyone else? Okay, no, yeah, then I will leave myself mute. And yeah, if you have any question, just put it on the chat. And this session will until 12 p.m. And then yeah, you have lunch break and see you at 1:30. Yes, now we only kind of doing kind of self-study, so I will stop recording and yeah, you can just do the assignment